Hi, we're Paul and Marie. We're a UK reselling couple based in Southampton in Hampshire.
And this is the Turning 10 Old Toys into £2,000 challenge.
Well, we've been to a boot sale.
Wasn't it nice?
It was nice. Haven't been for ages.
Haven't been for weeks.
Mm.
Can you tell? Look at our faces. Caught the sun a bit. It was searing heat, wasn't it, hun?
It was, yes.
Whew, it was tough.
Very, very hot.
But we did manage to buy a few things, didn't we?
Yep.
So before we get into
nice.
that, perhaps we should do a recap for those that are new to the
Yes.
new to our videos.
In these challenges.
This is our Turning 10 Old Toys into £2,000 challenge, where we want to treat our daughter to a lovely, hopefully 2-week holiday, don't we?
Yeah.
So we're taking 10 of our toys and we are turning them, reinvesting the money over the course of a year, and fingers crossed, £2,000. Ta-da, as easy as that. So if you want to go back to the beginning of our challenges, then you can have a look, challenge videos, can't you, and see how we've got on. But basically, we'll do a quick recap if you are new. We started with 10 old toys. We sold 2 of them. Then we used the money from that to buy 4 or 5 items, I think, of clothing.
Yeah.
Because that is the challenge that we are facing, is that we can only reinvest the money into clothing and shoes.
The challenge is to challenge us as well as a challenge to get money for Emily.
So we bought 5 things and then one of those things sold. So then we reinvested that money and that left us with £20, didn't it? So now we've been to the boot sale today and we've got some things to show you.
Yes.
So let's have a look on the shorts. Now we've been doing some research on men's shirts. So we've looked at the some brands and I actually recognise this brand. I can't even say it. Recognise this brand because I've been doing some research. So this is Crew clothing. They look a nice quality, don't they? Nice
they do.
cargo
They feel really nice.
And they were £3.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd give them a go, hun, didn't we?
Yeah, give them a shot and see if we can...
Men's shirts go for quite good money.
Yeah.
Let's keep our fingers crossed that the shorts do too.
Yeah, that's it.
So that was £3 from our £20. Then we bought this gorgeous monsoon jacket. It's a lovely sort of burgundy and black.
Yeah.
Sort of velvety style. It's lovely.
Yeah.
That was £1. Nice. So that was coming home with us, wasn't it?
It was, definitely, yeah. That's lovely.
And then in the height of summer, on one of the hottest days of the year, we've gone and bought a winter coat.
A coat, yeah.
But it was gorgeous. Look at that lovely lining. This was £3. It's per Una. And couldn't leave that behind, could we, hun?
No,
so
definitely
nice.
not. It's lovely. It's really
Proper annoyed
nice.
it's not my size.
Yeah.
So, we started off with £20 this week, with £20, and we have spent £7, hun. So that takes us down to £13, but we have breaking news. Another of Emily's toys has sold. This is Rosie, the scary doll.
Scary ass doll.
That spent most of its life in the wardrobe because Emily was scared of it.
Yeah.
It has actually gone. We've taken off the fees and the postage, and that leaves us with £13. So now we add the two together, and we have £26 to reinvest. So that's not bad, is it?
Well, that's
so
all
now,
right.
out of the 10 toys that we started with, we now have 7 left to sell. So we've still got those, as well as the clothing we bought last week.
All the clothing
and this.
Yeah.
So it's trundling along quite nicely, isn't it?
It is.
Now, if you are new to these videos, you will not know that there is a lady watching who wanted to remain anonymous. We call her Miss A, and she kindly sent us a box of clothing. 30 items,
30 items.
So
we were
generous.
Absolutely blown away we were.
So what we're doing is we are running the 10 Old Toys challenge, but we are using Miss A's box, and we're doing the same thing with the clothing. We are selling them and reinvesting the money, and this will be Emily's spending money.
Yeah.
Now, in the first week, Miss A's items, 5 of them sold, didn't they?
Yes.
Which then
absolutely trounced us.
She did. So that has left us with £37.16 of Miss A's money to spend. Now, we spent all of Saturday, didn't we, going to some charity shops?
Yeah.
Went to 18 in total.
Yeah.
It also coincided with Father's Day, so we had a lovely breakfast on a Saturday. Went
Nice
out with
breakfast,
the parents,
nice
didn't
day
we?
out. Yeah,
had a
it
really
was
lovely day.
Yeah.
And we're going to show you what we bought. So
Yes.
this now is
not all those charity shops were 2/3 of them were in one road. So
Yes,
it was
yeah.
it's not as bad as you.
No, I'm making it out that we've travelled all across the country. We haven't.
I mean, the road was massive, but
it was a lovely day,
yeah.
and we got a few bits, didn't we?
We did.
So hopefully Miss A's watching and we'll see what we've got.
Yeah.
So let's start with this this vintage. Not to everyone's taste, I'm guessing, but I thought for £2 I couldn't pass it up. It's a Hamill's ladies' blouse. Look at that. What would you say, 80s, 90s sort of thing?
It's got to be something like
Proper
that.
vintage though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Look at that.
Yeah.
So that was the first thing we got for £2. Then another summery item, not
Yes.
this lovely mint velvet. Look at us knowing our brands. Mint velvet leather, 100% leather jacket. Not only do we know our brands, we also are looking at our materials.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
So it may not
Mint
sell
velvet.
just yet, but it won't be long and it'll be autumn.
Yeah.
It goes quick, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
But it's lovely and soft.
It is,
Lovely,
yes,
isn't it?
it's
Really
lovely,
nice that.
look,
Did I
yeah.
say it was £5?
I think you did.
It's £5.
It's £5.
So very nice. Then this is gorgeous, hon. This is Cowan Millen, another brand that we've learnt recently.
Went round that way.
A lovely sort of satiny, champagne-y looking dress with some lovely button details. Here, so really nice.
Yeah.
And it is true what they say, hon. When you've got something that's a bit of quality, when you touch it, you know straight away.
Yeah, you do.
When I touched it, I knew straight away it was a
Yeah.
good brand because of the quality of
Yeah.
it. So that was $8.99. Sweating a bit on that, hon, because that's more than I'd normally pay. $8.99.
I know.
But we sold a Cowan Millen thing recently, didn't we?
We have, yeah.
So we sort of knew that it would be
Mm.
okay. So
Yeah, that's it.
we were very brave.
Very, very brave.
Then we've got these lovely men's workwear trousers. A bit unusual, but we sort of thought they might be like a Rohani type of style. They've
Yeah.
got the old knee pockets. Didn't even know trousers had knee pockets.
No.
So you can put your knee pads in there. Great workwear. And these were £5, but they're in a really good condition, aren't they?
Oh yeah, very good. I would say they probably haven't been
Yeah, they
worn
don't look like they've
because
been used at all, do
yeah, very, very good
they?
condition.
Like new.
Yeah. Whoops. Right.
And then we have these, hon. Now I knew straight away these are going to be worth something because
Yeah.
Dickies, I know the name Dickies. A lot of Americans talk about Dickies.
Yeah.
Quite a funny name anyway, isn't it?
It is.
And these are brand new with tags, which I thought, well, they've got to be worth more than the £6 that we paid.
Yeah, that's it.
So we're trialling workwear this week,
We
aren't
are. That's it. See if
Again,
we
it's
can get
got
into
the-
that.
we? The same knee pockets. Look at me with all the lingo. Yeah, so what do you think, Miss A? That's what we got.
You're not too disappointed.
She's thinking, oh, I've gone off on one
What
there.
have they done?
They've got a leather jacket and some men's workwear. Ooh. So we spent £26.99 of the £37.16 we had. So that leaves us with £10.17. But breaking news, Miss A's had another cracking week. Now you're going to put the hoof them up there, aren't you?
Oh yeah. So I'll just shuffle a little.
So
bit.
we have sold 5 more of Miss A's items, and they are as follows. The Mantaray dress, that was lovely. That has sold. Then we sold the Ralph Lauren shirt. I knew that wouldn't take long to sell.
No, that's it. Was nice.
Then we had the light blue Under Armour top. That is also sold. The Hobbs long sleeve jacket. That's gorgeous.
Yes.
Gutted it wasn't my size
Yeah.
because I'd have kept that. Lovely
mind.
jacket. That's gone. And the Timberland t-shirt, men's t-shirt, that's also gone.
Yeah.
So we've taken off the postage, we've taken off the fees, and we are left with £51.03 from those 5 items, which we will add to the £10.17, leaves us with Miss A's total to reinvest of, drumroll, £61.20.
What was that? That was supposed to be a drum roll, wasn't it?
Is that it?
Yeah.
£61.20. So now, quick recap. We have on the 10 old toys challenge, we have £26 to spend.
Yeah.
And on Miss A's challenge, for the spending money, we have £61.20. We're running the 2 challenges together, and Miss A is romping away.
Yeah.
We've bought more things for Miss A. We've reinvested more money for Miss A.
Yeah.
It's going well, isn't it? The legend,
is.
Miss A, is having a cracking time there.
Yeah.
But tomorrow we're going out to some more charity shops, aren't we? We're loving it, getting it out. I'm not listening to anything. I haven't got time. I'm too busy. too busy shopping. But it's lovely, isn't it? We've really enjoyed it. We're learning. We're sort of learning now what to get, what not to get.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
But what we realised in the charity shop on Saturday was that we were looking at hundreds of men's shirts, because that's what we're aiming for, is to look at some men's clothing. But what we're realising is that we don't know what ones to pick up, what ones not to pick up.
Yeah.
So we've spent our research this week going through, haven't we? Going through the ones not to get and the ones to get. Now, realistically, we are seeing a lot of shirts for £4.50 to £5. Now, what we want to do is look at that as our sort of buying amount, and really we want to be selling them for over 20, don't we?
Yeah.
One of the items that we reinvested on the 10 Toys challenge, we did sell on, but our profit was only £1.65.
Yeah,
now that's going to take about a decade to get to £2,000. So we are now focusing more on the higher end brands and focusing on the higher amount. So if we're buying something for £5, we want to be selling it for 20.
20 plus.
20 plus, that's the way we're going.
That's it, that's what we're aiming for.
So when we go out tomorrow, we will know not to buy the following brands. These are men's shirts that do have good quality attached to them, but when we've looked at solds, we are looking at the solds, pre-owned prices.
Yeah.
I've done that over the last few days, and these brands, if they're second hand, they do not go over £20.
Yeah.
So we have Thomas Nash, Marks and Spencer's, Next, Cotton Traders, Zara, Farrah, Gap, Jack Jones, Brooks Brothers, Charles Thwit, don't really know how to say that, Superdry, Wrangler, that surprised me, Weird Fish, River Island, Paul Smith, Ben Sherman, that's another surprise, Lee Cooper and Jeff Banks. Now, they are all of the shirts that we won't be getting because we know the value is not high enough for us. Obviously, if they're new with tags, then yes, they're worth £4, £5, aren't they?
That's it, yeah.
But not at second-hand value. Now, the ones we will be looking at are as follows. These are all shirts that have sold over the last few days for more than £20, and they are the pre-owned prices. Now, just to give you an idea on this first one, don't know quite how to say it, it's like Olympus, but the S is a V. So whether it is Olympus or Olympus, I don't know.
Yeah.
But to give you an idea, a new price for just an ordinary white shirt would be £69. So when you've got a high quality item like that, you know that the resale price for second hand is going to be higher. So these are the shirts and the brands we're looking out for. Gitman Brothers, Gant, Vivienne Westwood, we've known Vivienne Westwood, don't we? Ralph Lauren, Rohan's, Crew Clothing, that's those shorts.
Yeah.
Jules, Orvis, Lacoste, Timberland, Fred Perry. Some of these are quite famous, aren't they?
Yeah.
Same as Levi, Jigsaw, Pendleton, Universal Works, Reese, Lee Valley, Knockout, Burberry, Hugo Boss. Some of these, our worry is that we don't know whether they're going to be
don't know if they're fakes or not. That's the thing. Yeah.
Prada, Carhartt, Braintree, Bowden, Challenger, and Corneliani. So haven't heard of some of those. So really our next thing to focus on is, can we spot them if they are fake?
Yeah.
And what we've done this week is we have looked into Ralph Lauren, because we've seen a few of these in the charity shops and we just didn't know, did we?
Yeah.
So we have 4 sort of ways of spotting whether it's genuine or not. So we'll go through those briefly, shall we, Hum?
Yeah, you might need your glasses.
I might need my glasses because the writing is so tiny. Put on my readers. So the first thing to look at is the thin line of even stitching on the bottom of the shirt. That tells you it's one of the ways of spotting whether it's genuine or not. The second thing is the main collar label next to it contains a small tag with the size. So if you've got the collar label on the right hand side of it, there should be a small sizing label. Paul's going to put a picture up here just so you have an idea of what to look for. Now the third thing, hun, is the logo. Now we all know that it's a polo player riding a horse, but the mallet should be rectangular. That's one thing. If the copies, they're always more circular. The tail of the horse should be clearly visible. If it's not, that's a clue that it could be a fake. The right leg should be straight, right leg of the horse, and the outline of the rider's leg should be clear. So Paul's going to put up a logo here so you can have a look. And also, look at the buttons. There should be a neat pearl and cross stitch with threads that match the garment. So, 4 things there to look out for. If you're looking at Ralph Lauren shirts, and that's something we'll be looking at now, won't we? If we can remember that knowledge.
Yeah, like I say, we'll have it on us, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll take a list of these higher end brands, aren't we? Some of them, you know, like Timberland, Fred Perry, and you know, you've heard of them before, but
I mean, you say if any of these are brand new, lower ones, then you probably would
be all right,
seriously look at it. But as a second-hand value, you'd be looking at the those the bigger list. Yeah.
And I think really we have to focus on. Yes, it's only the middle of June and we've not been going very long, but to make the money back that we want, we do have to focus on the amount of profit and make sure that we're not wasting our time on something that's too low. We need to really get quite a bit of money back and get it accruing, don't we, over time?
Yes, definitely, yeah.
So this is where we are at the moment. For those of you who have watched the last couple of weeks, you might be wondering what the update is with Paul. Paul is a lovely man that we bumped into a couple of weeks ago when we were charity shopping, and it's the first time we've been spotted, and then a week later he spotted us again. And we made a bit of a joke about us going out the weekend, would we spot him again, but we went to a different place, didn't we? Different town,
location,
so we haven't seen Paul. So Paul, if you're watching, we hope you're well. We're going to the charity shops tomorrow, so you never know, we might see you again.
Yeah, may do.
We'll keep an eye out for you. So yes, that's how our week's really been, isn't it? We've had fun at the boot sale today. It was quite tiring, but it was fun. Everything's going quite well, isn't it? Things are selling.
Yeah, things are selling, so that's good. So hopefully it will sort of gather some momentum now and increase.
We've got some new things to list, haven't we? So it's keeping us on our toes, keeping us busy.
Yeah. That's
so yes, we want to thank you for supporting us and watching our videos. It really helps.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Helps motivate us, doesn't it? With all your lovely kind comments. It's very kind of you. Yeah. So thanks very much.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for taking the time to watch our challenge video. And if you liked our content,
please like and subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to receive notification for future videos.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.